it's very difficult for us to give justification for the Shi'i belief, because as you said, that Shi'i is not one body, there are many. So we cannot say that all of them are kafir or unbelievers.
Mm-hmm.
We still find some of the Shi'i who are moderate.
Mm-hmm.
They still respect, Sunni, and even some of the groups of Shi'i, that is Zaydiyah, the follower of the Zayd. He considers Zayd as his leader. We call them Zaydiyah. This sect of Shi'ah is very closer to the Sunni, and we have many scholars from this school of thought, like As-Sun'ani, like Shawkani, and when we study hadith, we study from their books as well, and they accept, the Sunni books of hadith as well.
Mm-hmm. So some of the Shia accept.
Yes, Zaydiyah, it's very closer to the Sunni school of thought.
Okay.
But when it's come to Al-Ismailiyah, when it's come to Ithna Ashariya, or the 12er Shi'ah, actually I want to focus on Ithna Ashariya, or the 12er Shi'ah, because this school of thought that Iran has, it's very interesting to know what Ithna Ashariya or 12er Shi'ah. We call them as 12er because they believe that there are 12 imams, 12 leaders after the Prophet Muhammad, from the Prophet Muhammad family. So they accept 12 imams, and they consider them as al-ma'sum, or infallible. We as Sunni, we just believe that the Prophet Muhammad is the only one who is infallible, who doesn't have sin, who doesn't commit sin.
It's a special category, yeah,
yes.
for prophets.
Yes, but according to Ithna Ashariya, or 12er Shi'ah, they said we have 12 imams, and they are all infallibles.
Brother Lukman, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
We're running out of time. Just 1 or 2 minutes left. Another important thing that I want to ask you about, can you talk about the conversion of Iran from a Sunni majority land to a Shia majority land? When did this happen? How did it happen? And where do most Shia live now?
Yes, it's very interesting, because if you look at Iran in the after the opening of Islam, when Islam conquered Iran, you know, if I'm going to ask you, what is the first region or the first country that was conquered by Islam? That is Iran, or Persian. We call them as Persian.
Persia, yeah.
Actually, if you look at the history of Persian, many of Muslim scholars, Sunni scholars, came from the region. We have a huge number of Muslim scholars come from this region, like Al-Imam Bukhari, At-Tirmidhi, most of the scholars of Hadith, and also Al-Imam Ghazali, if you are familiar with him, he was considered as the Greek thinker in Islamic tradition.
Sunni,
yes.
Muslims. Yeah.
And also you have Shirazi, the big imam of the school of thought in Shafi'i. Many of scholars came from this region, or Persian. So in that time, Iran is considered as the center for Sunni training. We produce many scholars from this region until for about in the 15th century, in the time when some Ottoman, we call it some Ottoman group, who were conquering in Iran, and they didn't speak Turkish language, but they spoke Azeri language, and then they were establishing their dynasty, and we call them as Safavid dynasty, because this dynasty accepted Shi'ah as the official school of thought, that all people must follow this school of thought, and then the Shi'ah get flourishing.
Yes.
They get many followers until today, especially when we are going to talk about the recent issue after the revolution of Iran revolution led by Imam Khomeini, I mean, Iran started getting a lot of numbers of followers. And right now, unfortunately, they are inviting many Sunni people to follow and to accept their sort of belief,
Yeah.
sort of madhab.